Hello, welcome back here to Real Sports Live. I do apologize. About the internet issues as one of our hotspots decided to give out. I do have a backup that I'm using now, but it's pretty scary when the hotspot goes out like that. So in this inning, the Lady Cats tied it up. They got a run across. So it's a 3-3 game going into the bottom of this fourth inning. So again, I do apologize. It's overcast tonight. Crowds in our forecast. So that could mess up your internet. It's doing that here to one of the hotspots. So bottom of the fourth up next. A 3-3 game. Lady Cats and Lionettes all tied up here. Back after this.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the fourth. And that's going to be an out. So it looks like our internet is acting up here. We don't want to have bad internet. If it does continue, I'll have to cut the stream. So we don't want to give a bad product out there. So the first pitch was swung on and grounded out for an out. And I'll continue to rotate between hotspots. So one out here. First pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1 now. No balls and a strike. Now an 0-2 count as Cavazos starts to build some rhythm here. And that's going to get through the gap for a leadoff single. The Lionettes get a runner on. Last inning, the Lionettes did leave some runners stranded. They show the ability to put runners on base. But the last two innings, they were not able to punch across any runs. As Cavazos, back-to-back innings, able to get out of jams. First pitch, low and away for a ball. Count goes a 1-0 now. So again, with this overcast and clouds in the forecast, it's going to make it difficult on this hotspot to get a good reception. It's a 1-1 count. Cavazos evens up the count. Also one out here. Trevino able to get on base in the 9 spot. And Azua 1 for 2 today. Her last at bat, they got her to pop out. It's a 1-2 count now on Azua. Ground ball down the first base line, just fouled off. It's Carvajal and Galon. Carvajal standing on deck here in the batter's box. Count stays the same at 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Cavazos ready. Ground ball. Over to second. They got the force out at second base. Hernandez able to catch the ball. Put her foot on the bag. So 2 outs here. As Azua grounds out. Azua grounded over. They got the force at second as Carvajal comes up to bat. Carvajal, first pitch, low and away for a ball. There's Azua standing on first base. Lady Cats an out away from getting out of this inning. Ground ball. And that's going to get through as the runners move up from first to second. Now runners on first and second. And Azua in scoring position at second base. So playoffs are right around the corner if you're interested in watching any playoff action. We do need sponsors to help us fund the playoff fees. So reach out to us via email. That pitch low and away for a ball. Low and inside corner. That goes a 1-0 now. Ball and no strikes. Good pitch, just missed outside corner now. 2-0 count. As the Lionettes trying to get some points going. They've been shut out through 2 full innings. And they step on the bag for the force at second. Hernandez makes the play, and that's going to do it. Top of the 5th inning. And the Lady Cats, they have some momentum. And they're trying to take their first lead of the game. Back after this.
Nice for you, Forever Memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Top of the 5th inning. We're all tied up through 4 full innings. And Cavazos leading us off to start this inning. Cavazos, a right-handed pitcher, did come in the first inning, and she's been pitching since. So a single. She gets on base. She's going to try to help her cause. Again, I did mention that. So Torres still in there. She has allowed a run in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th inning. It's going to be fouled off. Lady Cats haven't allowed any runs since the first inning. 3 runs did come in. Pitch outside the zone. Count goes to 1-1. A ball and a strike as Torres is ready to deliver the next pitch here to Cavazos. The 1-1. Check swing, nothing doing. Able to hold back. 2-1 count now as Torres falls behind on that last pitch. Here's the 2-1 to Cavazos. Cavazos watches that go by. Outside corner misses. Now it's a 3-1 count. Cavazos trying to earn a walk here and get on base. And Cavazos does just that. She'll trot over to first base. And she earns a walk. So Cavazos, the go-ahead run standing on first. Cleanup batter in Hernandez. Comes up to bat. Hernandez, also a right-handed batter. That finds the zone for a strike. Bettis standing on deck. 1 for 2 today. Ground ball down the third baseline. That's going to get through. And Hernandez earns a single on the base hit. And that's the second time we've seen the ball get through that third baseline. Similar play we saw earlier. So now runners on first and second, no outs. Lady Cats trying to put down a bunt. And just fouled off for a strike. So Bettis watches that go by. Counts all even now at 1-1 after that pitch was thrown for a ball. So I did mention Cavazos in scoring position at second base. A single should bring that run in. And that gets through the gap, and it's going to go to the wall. A run's going to come in. 2 runs coming in here. As Hernandez scores from all the way from first base. And Bettis pushes that into a double. So Bettis 2 RBIs batted in there. It's a 5-3 game. So Lionettes, quick timeout, but they're going to continue play here. Let's see what happens here. The Lionettes sticking with Torres here. No outs. That pitch in their first strike. So there's no outs. Lady Cats push across 2 runs here and take the lead in the top of the 5th. Their first lead of the game after trailing the whole game. Biggest lead for either team was 3 runs in the first by the Lionettes. Play over to first in time, trying to make it a double. She's going to be safe at third. As the runner moves over to third base for an out. They're trading out for moving that runner across. Now she's just 90 feet away. Low and away for a ball. So Bettis trying to score here from third. See if they're able to bring her home here. As Leah did have a hit her last at bat. Also a nice diving play in left field. So looks like we're going to have a timeout called by the Lionettes. Back after this, they trail it 5-3, top of the 5th.
Rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 230.
Well, welcome back here to Real Sports Lab. Just a quick timeout. Lionettes want to talk it over. Lady Cats threatening. They already pushed across 2 runs here in this inning. Ground ball gets through the gap, and that's going to be an RBI single for Leah. She's 2 for 2 today. Leia gets that RBI in from third. And again, Lady Cats have all the momentum right now. There's 3 runs pushing across in this inning. That's a ball. That's Torres. Working with 1 out here so far in this inning. It's going to be popped up. It's going to be fouled off. And they make the play. Galan makes the play. Throw to second, not in time. But they do get the out on the pop-up. That's pretty important, as they're 1 more out away from getting out of this inning. The 9 spot's up. Looks like the Lady Cats have batted around this lineup. Or batted through. Already her second time coming to the plate in this inning. So another timeout. And we'll take a quick commercial break. Back after this.
San Benito is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
First pitch in there, first strike, it was fouled off. So Cantu in the 9 spot. Top of the lineup, due next. Martinez, Michelle Martinez, and Mallory Martinez, followed by Cavazos. Desiree Cavazos batting in the 3 spot. The run is going to go to third. They call her safe at third. There is 2 strikes here on Cantu. It's going to be a pop-up, and that's going to do it for the inning. Top of the 5th, 3 runs come across for the Lady Cats, and they lead it 6-3. We're in the middle of the 5th inning. And Cavazos looks like she's going to stay out there. Back after this, 6-3 lead for the Lady Cats.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose.
Welcome back here to River Sports Live as the cleanup batter and Sam Garcia comes up to bat. First pitch. The Lady Cats make the play at first base. What a throw. Let's show you that replay. It was a good stretch by the first baseman over there. In time for the first out here. So one out here. First pitch up high for a ball. Got some good contact, just fouled off down the third baseline. Count goes to 1-1 now. Also one out here. This bottom half of the fifth. Hard hit ball down the third baseline. Again, fouled off. So back-to-back fouls there. Count goes to 1-2. It's going to be a pop-up and infield pop-up. It's going to be 2 outs now. As the Lady Cats are working quick here. This bottom half of the fifth. Vidal comes up to bat. 1 for 2 today. That pitch is fouled off for a strike. 0-1 count here. See what Cavazos goes to. She's ahead in this count. Pitch misses outside the zone for a ball. 1-1 count. Another pitch that misses outside. So 2 balls thrown in a row from Cavazos. It's a 2-1 count. Right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Now it's a 2-2 count as Cavazos evens it up. She's an out away from getting out of this inning and heading into the top of the 6th. Lady Cats have all the momentum right now. Goes down swinging for a strikeout. Cavazos starting to find her groove here as it's the 1-2-3 inning, and the Lady Cats, again, all the momentum. Top of the 6th. Back after this.
An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way.
Welcome back here to Rio Sports Live as the Lady Cats will be batting next. And again, they have all the momentum. They lead it 6-3. So Lady Cats lead it here, 6-3. They pushed a run across in the second and the third, also in the fourth. the last inning, their last at bat, 3 runs came across. A big 2-run double. 2 runs came in as far as RBIs for Emily Bettis. So right now, as it stands, 6-3 lead. First pitch finds the zone for a strike. Top of the lineup, batting here, Martinez. Watches that go by for a ball. 1-1 count. As Martinez, 1 for 2 today. Excuse me, 1 for 3. Another pitch, low and away. 2-1 count here. So I did mention it earlier. The loser of this game will take the 4th seed in this district. This little round robin between Port Isabel, Raymondville, and La Feria. 2-1. It's going to be a base hit as it gets down. She was rounding first for a second, and she'll trot back the first. So a lead-off single for the top of the lineup in Martinez. So another timeout, and let's see if we have a pitching change. Back after this. This is Rio Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. We're in the top of the 6th inning, the last 2 innings. Up next, as Galan looks like she's going to be coming in for Torres. As Torres, her night is done. She pitched 5 full innings, allowing 6 runs. So Galan, we saw her pitch last game against Port Isabel. Did have some monster hits, a triple and a double, but right now in the circle, she did lose a tough game, a 2-0 game, as there was a pitcher's duel that night in Port Isabel last Friday. So Galan, we've seen her throw some great stuff last game. Let's see if she can make quick work of these batters. As this is what the Lionettes need, a quick inning and then get back into this game. They trail 6-3. They try to check it over to first. So Martinez comes up to bat here. She takes a ball from Galan. Next pitch from Galan. Up high for a ball, so she falls behind in the count at 2-0. It is a quick turnaround to pitch on a Friday and then come right back on a Monday and go back in the game, but it's a big situation here for the Lionettes. That finds the zone, inside zone, for a strike. Galan ready to deliver the 2-1 pitch. They're going to call her safe at first base. So she got back in front of Martinez. So pretty alert there to slide in. As Galan already ready for the next pitch. She's down in the count at 3-1. Let's see what she goes to. That's fouled off right down the third base line. It's going to be a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No outs. Galan trying to get an out here. She's facing the top of the lineup as Mallory Martinez takes it to a full count. Cavazos on deck, followed by Hernandez in the cleanup spot. So back-to-back pitches that were fouled off down the third base line. It's a full count. We're going to do it all over again. Also, a runner on first base. As the leadoff runner was able to get on. Well, I should say leadoff batter. Here's the 3-2 pitch. So 3 foul tips in a row. Forcing Galan to throw strikes and continue to throw strikes at a high clip. So this is going to be the third 3-2 pitch here coming up. Here's the 3-2 delivery. That's a good hit. Made contact. It's going to be a single. So back-to-back batters get on base. As Martinez gets on. The 3 spots up. And Cavazos. Cavazos. 2 for 3 today. She comes into a situation with no outs. And since the second inning, these Lady Cats have been on a roll. Puts on a bunt. Small ball coming up. They don't eat it up. Throw to third. Safe. Bases loaded. As Galan tried to make the play to first. Saw that the runner was already almost there. Went quickly to third. But nothing working. Bases loaded. Lady Cats. Big situation for them. As the base hit should bring 2 runs in. As the cleanup batter in Hernandez comes up to bat with no outs here in this top of the 6th. Finds the zone for a strike. Hernandez watches it goes by. Inside corner it caught. And that misses. So the count's all even at 1-1. Hernandez watched it go by on the outside corner. Tough pitch to lay off. Outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Also bases loaded. Hernandez ready for the next pitch. And she pops it out of play for a strike. 1-2 count now. The 1-2 in the dirt. It's all even now at 1-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Two pitch coming up. Ground ball down the third base. They're going to get the force at home for the first out here in the inning. So runners are still all loaded here. Bases are still loaded. As Hernandez grounds into a force out. As Bettis comes up to bat. You remember her last at bat, she did have that 2-run RBI, also a double on that at bat. So an RBI here would be big time. First pitch swung on, and that's going to bring in 2 runs coming in. Play at the plate. Safe all around. Actually, the second runner was out. I didn't see a call by the umpire, but he did call her out. Run does come across, and Bettis delivers again in the clutch. So that runner at third was safe. 2 outs here. Run comes across. And runners on second and third. Pitch finds the zone for a strike. So Lady Cat's able to push across another run thanks to Bettis. As she has 3 RBIs her last 2 at bats. Pops it up out of play. So 2 strikes here. As Hernandez stands on third base. Coach talking strategies here. I mean, anything in the air, you got to be running. With 2 outs, Dominguez digs in here. She's 1 for 3 today. Did reach base in the first. That pitch gets back to the backstop, and Hernandez trots in from third, scoring another run. Lady Cats add to their lead. 8 unanswered points since the first inning. They trailed 3-0. Since then, again, 8 points came in to the Lady Lionettes. 0 since the first. It's going to be fouled off. So there's 2 strikes here on Dominguez. And Bettis standing 90 feet away. Can't find the zone, just missed for a ball. Let's go on. Counts even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and also 2 outs here. An out will get us out of this inning. Pops it up, out of play. So the last inning it was 3-3. That's Bettis knocked in 2 runs. And another run came in as well. And then here, 2 runs come across. So 5 runs in 2 innings for these Lady Cats. That pitch low and away. It's going to be all full now at 3-2 as Galan throws 2 balls in a row. And Dominguez stretching this at bat out. 3-2 pitch, payoff, 2 outs here. Up high for a ball, earns a walk. And Dominguez will move over to first. As now there's runners on the corners for the Lady Cats. Chavez comes up to bat. Chavez. Excuse me. Leah comes up to bat. No throw to second. Leah had that beautiful diving catch in the 4th. So we have 1 strike here on Leah. Also 2 outs. Ground ball back to Galan, and that's going to do it for this inning. Bottom of the 6th up next. Lady Cats, they lead it 8-3.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, you know, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, There are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Cats and Cavazos. Cavazos, since the 1st inning, she did allow a couple runs that came across, but since then a shutout through the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Let's see if she continues the hot pitching here. As Bocanega comes up to bat. Pinch hitter here for the Lionettes. Oh, one finds the zone for a strike. Well, even at 1-1 here. Excuse me, it was a 1-0 count. Two quick strikes there from Cavazos. Cavazos continues to throw strikes here. Ever since she came in, she's been delivering those strikes. Misses up high. Bocanega looking at a 2-2 count here. And that's going to get down for a base hit, so the leadoff batter gets on base. So the Lionettes trying to get their rally hats on here. That's a good way to start this inning. The lead-on batter get on base. Delivers a strike. 1-1 count here. As Alejandre puts a hit down. They get the force at second. Hernandez steps on the bag for the force out. So the Lady Cats get an out. Starting to count outs here. 5 outs left on the Lionettes. So they need a rally right away. They haven't put any runs across since the first. Let's see if they can do something here in the 9th spot. Trevino, she had a base hit earlier. That pitch misses outside. Check swing. Laid back. 2-0 count here. She's going to be safe at second. It was a good slide there. To beat the throw. 2 balls, 2 outs here. It's a 2-0 count. Play over to first in time for an out. Runner does slide over to third. And the Lionettes now have 2 outs on them. On the top of the lineup, batting now in Azua, Sabrina Azua. Puts down a hit. Diving play, nothing doing. A run comes across. And Azua gets thrown out at second. Coach is going to contest. Let's see the replay. There's a lot of confusion here. Let's see the replay. Man, that was a tough call. That was a bang-bang play. A bang-bang play, if you ask me. Let's see the replay one more time. It was a good diving play. Couldn't make the play, but right here. Man, we're kind of blinded from our angle. But the Lady Cats, they get out of the inning. A run does come across on that hit. Back after this, 8-4 lead. Raymondville leads it.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Top of the 7th. And it's an 8-4 lead for the Lady Cats. So Lady Cats coming back from 3 down in the first. Since then, only allowing a run so far. Still have some work to do if you're the Lady Cats. Game's not over. Last inning is up. So for the Lionettes, they're going to need a rally in a hurry as they trail 8-4 here at home. And again, I do apologize about my internet. And the Lady Cats lead off this inning with a base hit. I mean, that was just a pitch that was hit on a line here. Beautiful hit. So no out to runner on first. Tries to put down a bunt. Missed for a strike. Count goes to 0-1 here. One's going to be popped up. It looks like it's going to be out of play. Just missed. Couldn't chase it down. The Lionettes were playing chase. But count goes to 0-2 now. No balls and 2 strikes. And Con 2 in the 9 spot batting. Top of the lineup due next. The 1-2-3 in this lineup due up. A pitch that looks like it grazed her hand. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live, as everyone seemed to be all right. As Cantu was able to trot over to first and stay in the game, so that's good to see. Our teammates approve of that one. Another bunt attempt, nothing doing. So these Lady Cats have built some momentum here. So now they have 2 runners on in first and second. And Garland trying to get out of this inning. She's already facing some pressure here. It's going to be a strike. So the Lady Cats going to that small ball right away. It's a 1-1 count. Perfect bunt. Look at that bunt. Can't beat the throw, but I mean, that's just a perfect bunt. Right down the third base line. It stops right here. Like stops in its tracks right there. And you're just forced to get that throw at first and get an out. I mean, runners do move across on the bunt, so just perfect small ball by the Lady Cats. And you can tell they're feeling it here. I mean, everything seems to be going right for them. So top of the lineup is batting right now. That pitch is fouled off. Right down the third base line. So again, I'll apologize one more time about the internet. We don't like having these issues, but it does happen here when you rely on a hotspot. That's a good hit. It's in play. Let's see if it drops. The Lionettes make the play. They tag up. They call her safe at third as a run comes across from third base on the tag up. So it's going to be a sac fly. As the Lady Cats continue to roll here. 2 outs now on them. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. It's Cantu standing on third base. And Cavazos standing in the batter's box. That pitch to Cavazos misses. Count goes to 1-1. Excuse me. Count goes to 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And Cavazos punches in an RBI, also stand-up double. So Cavazos helping her cause, pushing in a run as Cantu scores from third. Like I said, Cavazos. And she just hit a shot into the outfield. Swing and a miss there for a strike. As Hernandez comes up to bat, 1 for 3 today. Cavazos takes a big lead off of second there. I should say lead. I should say jump after the pitch. Not a lead. Sorry about that. Count goes to 1-1. 2 outs here. Top of the 7th. 10-4 lead for the Lady Cats. Inside for a ball. Good eye by Hernandez. So be there tomorrow for the winner of this game. Take on Port Isabel. This round robin. And Hernandez will slide over to first base. Now 2 runners on. Run on first and third. Excuse me, run on first and second. And Cavazos in scoring position. There were 2 outs here, so a strikeout should get us out of this inning. As Emily Bettis comes up to bat. Her last 2 at-bats had a double punching in 2 runs. And then a single punching in a run from third. So 3 RBIs in the last 2 at-bats. Pitch up high for a ball. One 0 in the dirt. 2-0 count here. And Galan falls behind in the count. Bettis took a big swing there. Trying to get another RBI. She missed. But it looked like she was aiming for the fence on that swing. Just a monster swing. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt. Cavazos going to slide over to third on the ball that it was stopped. But it gave these runners time to double steal. Well, both of them in scoring position. A base hit should bring in at least one run here. She's going to foul that off. As it goes to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Galan a strikeout away from getting out of this inning. Let's see what pitch she goes to here, as Bettis has had the hot hand. She's going to strike her out. And that's going to do it for this top half of the 7th. Final chance for these Lionettes to get back in this game. They trail it 10-4 here at home. Back after this.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the...
Welcome back here to Rio Sports Live. The final inning is due up next here. And these Lionettes are 3 outs away from dropping this game, but a rally is possible here. So let's see what happens here. As, you know, it's not over till it's over, but 6 runs is a big margin to come back from. But let's see. Again, Lionettes hoping for a rally here in the 7th. Cavazos delivers a strike. Cavazos kind of lost the grip on that pitch. It's a 1-1 count. It's a 1-1 count here. And that's just out of play. Not 2 strikes here. And there's going to be a fly out to center field. There's one out here. In the bottom of the 7th. Cavazos delivers. And that's going to hit the wall. What a hit. Rounding second. She's going to be safe at second. So good play. And good hit. They get some momentum going here for these Lionettes. Garcia puts a hit on that one, and it's going to be a fly out. So one more out for the Lady Cats to get a W here on the road. Looking at 2 outs. So Cavazos, one more out from getting us out of this inning. Pops it up. It's in play. And that's going to do it. Lady Cats get a win here on the road. And they'll move on to take on Port Isabel for the 2 seed. Player of the game, it was a toss-up between Bettis and Cavazos. But we got to give it to Cavazos as she came in and pitched a heck of a game. So that Lady Cats were down 3-0 when she came into the game, allowing a run since the first inning. Almost had a shutout that she pitched in the game, but did allow that one run to come in. So that's going to do it here from Feria. And again, the Lady Cats get a big win here on the road, a 10-4 win over Feria Lionettes. So again, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, so long. This is Real Sports Live. We're going to cut it. And see you tomorrow in Port Isabel as these Lady Cats will be moving on back after this. Again, thank you for joining us. Until next